Alright boys, I won't lie. I'm kind of sick right now, feeling a bit under the weather. Pretty sure it might be food poisoning. But regardless, we have what I think is going to be a fun video today. Now this might look very familiar to all of you. Re-Ment did this collection a long time ago, when it's called like Pikachu's Room. Yeah, welcome to Pikachu Room. And this box might seem like what you might have remembered. It's from like 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. It's pretty expensive to pick up nowadays. Well, this one came from AliExpress, and I decided I want to pick it up and see what I can actually find. And immediately you might notice some differences. I'm gonna have some photos pulling up on the screen, but we're missing like the Re-Ment logo. It's nowhere to be found. Normally you have a little splash underneath here as well. There's multiple instances where the Re-Ment logo has been stripped off, including a long string of text that I think should be on this side of the, like, copyright information. But, I mean, they even got this right here, like, pretty perfect to what you see on the Re-Ment box. But yes, this whole box right here, it appears to be a reproduction of the Re-Ment box without any of the copyright info. They just stripped all of that off and reproduced the rest of the box itself. Now, one interesting note is down here on the bottom. We can see, yes, made in China. And if you look right here, the manufacturer, that's just a generic fake name. This is a bootleg. Now, would it be cool if I could pick up the actual Re-Ment one and do a comparison of the two? Yes. Do I have the money for that? No. Gotta pull up my new fancy Pikachu knife. So instead of being able to do an actual comparison, I'm going to be looking at other YouTube videos and comparing if I can find any, like, defects in what we're looking at here. So, yeah, we have 8 boxes inside, so it should be the complete set. And looking at the box itself, yes, once again, we are missing the Re-Ment information. On top of that, I'm not sure how well you can actually make it out on camera. This is definitely just like a scan. Like, the edges aren't very sharp. They're really blurred and kind of faded out. And that's just because they scanned the box. They didn't use, like, you know, they didn't actually try to, like, recreate this whole thing. Oh, wow, look at the amount of glue they used on the bottom of this. But let's open it up, see what we're looking at inside. So first off, I see a piece of paper. Once again, are we gonna see a stripped out Re-Ment logo? And yeah, that seems to be the case. No Re-Ment or copyright info in here either. And in our first one, okay, well, they package it similar to Re-Ment. I feel like Re-Ment would generally not use all this extra plastic here. It would probably be more cut down to here for something this small. Now we gotta bring out the Pokemon scissors. And we can dump this first one out. All right, so here we have a little Pikachu toaster with like a hair or something coming out here. It's kind of stuck in that. Okay, it kind of broke off. Okay, Pikachu toaster. Okay, it actually, like, does do a thing, so toast does get launched out of here. Again, no copyright info or anything on the little device itself. There is also a thing of toast with Gengar on it. Interesting. But we can put the toast in there, then we can hit... No, that actually works pretty well. We can hit... Wow, I got some air. I didn't expect it to actually go off a camera there. Oh, there we go. Oh, I lost it. Toast found. All right, put toast back in toaster. We also have a little Pikachu head thing, and, oh, okay, it's like some sort of rice cake or something, I'm guessing. So now I could probably go ahead and point out the kind of lowered quality here, like the paint job and all that. Not to say that Re-Ment isn't known for having some defects, but, like, on that ear right there, that's pretty bad, along with just, like, okay.
And you can see that there is actually, it is made of food.
Along with like the side of the face right here. That's not great. There's also just a thing of ketchup. We have Pikachu's face right there. Oh, does that little lid actually like close down? Does it? Does it close? It doesn't seem like it. Doesn't like it actually like latches. It feels like it should. Like it feels like it oh wait, no, there we go. It kind of did. So yeah, it kind of closed. But yeah, this little Pikachu thing on the ketchup. We have a spoon with a Pokeball. I mean, I don't even see the big point, but broccoli. And lastly, a plate. Wow, it looks kind of disgusting. I would not eat off of that. It's like the extra, like, red, like, dye going across there. Like, all through the corner of this thing. That's pretty bad.
You get this cute little plate with little lightning bolts on it and this little broccoli.
Okay, so I just went and looked, and, like, actually, quality-wise, these really aren't that far off. Like, legitimately. they're not too not too bad. I didn't see those red lines on the one that I just looked at. This did also look kind of nasty on the one I was looking at. So, I mean, it's not terrible. Although the one that I saw, the ketchup was already closed. But I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, quality-wise, looking at these, that compared to the actual ReMent ones, they're not bad at all. Like, they actually seem like they're like stolen molds going on here. Like, even down to like the way the toaster functions, how the way that the arm works, like the little tabs on the inside. This is like a one-to-one recreation right here. Like, that's actually kind of wild to me. All right, next bag. So the interesting thing is when I was looking up like prices for how much the official things go for, that's super bland. Oh, I guess there's a lightning bolt on that side and on that side. Once again, it looks kind of dirty on the inside. That cabinet needs some cleaning.
Needed that to put more stuff on and in.
But we have a little stand now. We also have a tea kettle. Neat. A teapot. Okay. I mean, paint's getting a little faded right there on the cheek, but again, it's like, from what I was seeing on the actual ReMent figures, and I'll probably intersplice some clips in here from other content creators that did the actual ReMent product, so you guys can kind of get a better comparison. But it has a little cap that goes in. Okay. Yeah, it just kind of sits in there pretty loose. You can go on top, buddy, along with the toaster. Okay, maybe. Anyways, I was seeing people that were selling like the individual ones of these that are already opened. Like, they don't even like come into the box, which is really suspicious to me. If you're looking at buying like the individual ones from ReMent, there's a really good shot you're just gonna be getting these from AliExpress. Okay, kind of rubbery material here. So we have our little cookbook. Okay, so that's actually pretty bad. So if you notice that, yeah, that's not even like, that is the worst glue on this planet. Like, I literally just like did that. Like, no, I didn't have to peel it, nothing. Oh god, my hand's like sticky now. Oh, and you can like slide the whole cover. Oh man, it's kind of gross. Oh, my hand is so sticky. What else is in here? We have another book. This book is actually closed. Is it gonna have comparable glue? Am I gonna be able to just like use 2 fingers? And oh my god, I can. All right, yeah, let's slide that back. Let's slide. I don't need more sticky stuff on my fingers. Oh, it's too late. There, it's in the cabinet. And we have a little cup of tea. Neat. Can it just fall out? No, okay, it's actually in there. So I gotta say, when you're looking at like $200 to get the box of these things, or you can get it for like, I don't remember what I paid. I'll put it on screen. You can get it for this price on AliExpress as a bootleg. Man, I gotta say, there's a point where I'd just be okay with the bootleg. Oh yeah, worth noting, no gum like ReMent does. All right, dump out our next bag. The books are hard to get out because that sticky adhesive is like sticking them to the inside of the bag. Books aside, everything else seems to be better quality. All right, we have a little thing of Vaporeon toothpaste here. Then a very tiny little toothbrush. Oh, I almost just threw it. Yeah, little toothbrush.
Toothbrush set and a toothpaste set that has Vaporeon right on top.
Then another sticky book, Weekly Pokemon. Oh, there we go. Yeah, neat. You can go in there too, buddy. Oh wait, I'm too zoomed in. You can go right in there next to the other sticky book. Okay, well, I'm trying to like not. Okay, well, they're in there really deep now. We have a mug. Neat. They will put you next to the book. Surely we're not gonna be able to fill this whole thing with books. We have a little napping Pikachu. And again, like, the quality is, like, not great. It's not what I would say is comparable, at least to modern ReMent. But from what I was seeing and, like, you know, looking around stuff on YouTube, it's not, like, god-awful either. Like, it's not too far off from what you were seeing out of the official one. Again, I'll play a clip of it here. So inside of this little pamphlet, you can actually, like, cut those out and then glue on new book covers. I'm good. I feel like I'm missing a piece here. We have a great ball with, like, a little thing sticking off the top. Like, surely something is missing. No? That's how it's supposed to... I don't know what it's supposed to be then, because there it is. It's supposed to be like a planter that hasn't, like, fully started sprouting yet.
This one is relax time. So we have a really cute, relaxing Pikachu, this little Pokeball candle, which took me a second to figure it out, but it's a great ball candle. And then some bathroom kind of supplies and a little book. So this one's cute as well.
Anyways, next box. And headphones and stuff. But yeah, that Pikachu figure in particular I saw, because again, I'm just like skimming through videos. I did see that figure in particular and like kind of noted that it was like a bit lower quality for what you would expect from Re-Ment. All right, our Master Ball here fell apart, but we do have a Master Ball, so I'm guessing this just goes in there like that. And then, okay, I dropped it. Okay, so it's a little weird. We have like a clear Master Ball with some water in it. Not really too sure what that's about, but we have water in a Master, like it's like a humidifier. We have a humidifier Master Ball. There, you can go next to the Great Ball. We also have plate, little pink thing. And on the plate were these two little, like, dog treat looking thing, like gingerbread. So those can go back on the plate. All right, it's gonna involve more glue. Are you also gonna be, no? Okay, that one feels fine. It's not getting, like, sticky and falling off. We have a bottle of Squirtle. If you ever want to know what Squirtle tastes like, here's your opportunity. A Pikachu face. No idea what you're supposed to be. But we'll lay it down right there. Then we have a little MP3 player with some headphones. Gotta send this one off to Dank Pods. All right, 4 boxes to go. That's why it's hard to get out. There's a table in there. There, you want a little poster? You know, having that table earlier would have been really helpful. Here, let's start moving stuff out of the way. Get our table set up. We can throw our Master Ball on there. Our little cookbook right there on the front. Gotta have our drink. Oh no, you gotta turn to face the camera. I'm real shaky. Again, I'm a little ill currently. All right, improvements have been made. Okay, what is... Oh, okay. It's supposed to be a lamp. So we have a Pikachu lamp. Okay. There, now you can actually read your cookbook. God, that table is just cluttered. Maybe I should, like, change my angle. Should I go, like, higher up? There, is that a better angle? Okay, there was a random little stick in here. I don't know what this is about. I'm guessing it was a part of the mold that wasn't supposed to actually be shipped off. We also have... I don't even know. Can you hold this? There, you have a little holder for your MP3 player now. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a water pitcher kind of deal. You know what? I actually don't hate this angle. Obviously, it's not like centered and stuff correctly. Maybe I should just like start filming my videos more top down like this. Anyways, we have a thing. A cake, I'm assuming? A really flat cake top thing? I'm just gonna assume it's like a mat that you put things on. So there, this will be our new bathroom, like, toothpaste and toothbrush holder. Then we have a tiny little eraser and a pencil. Oh, maybe that's what that's for. Pencil goes in there. Yeah, it's like a little pin holder. That's what I'm gonna use it for anyways. The eraser can go in there too, never be seen again. Well, in that case, we're gonna call this little mistake a pin. Go on in there, buddy. Next box. Okay, I was confused at first. So we have a little TV frame here. Again, some little bit of dirt down there. And then this kind of goes on the front like that. So what would you display on the TV? Wow, it looks kind of even more gross now. Well, we pop that off. And there are TV inserts, so I gotta actually cut those out. Shaky hands are not making this easy. This is not gonna be a clean cut. Alright, I tried to trim it up a little bit. So that just kind of sits... Okay, that's kind of harder to do. Maybe I can just like put it in here first. Oh yeah, that's far easier. Yeah, to set it in there. And then bring this to it. And... click it in place. Yeah. Oh, it actually gives it a pretty neat little effect. Kind of like 3D pop because of the way that the plastic is shaped. That's not too bad. I kind of like that. It'd probably be a little bit better if it was the official Re-Ment one, but hey.
入れるみたいな感じですね。びっくりした。ないとか思ったらありました。で、こちらまずテレビで、で、ピカチュウがこんな感じでぶら下がってます。
Alright, you two gotta go. Bam, proper TV stand. Alright, we have a little glass of something that actually does just kind of come out. So you can just, you know, eat this something if you really feel like that's necessary. Maybe it's like a candle. We're gonna call it a candle. It'll be a decoration for the TV. And then we have a little thing of popcorn with Eevee and Pikachu. And the popcorn whole thing does just kind of come out. You have like a little popcorn ball. Not enough furniture going on here for all this stuff. All right, second to last box. Oh, we have furniture. Kind of. All right, I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a clothes hanger kind of deal. That's my guess. So that kind of inserts right into there. Or it's like a jacket rack, I'm guessing. I mean, it kind of makes sense that it would be like you know, like a clothes, like a jacket hanger because, you know, it came in the same one as this little mirror, which I suppose kind of works as a mirror.
Oh, hello, you can see you guys. That's the mirror.
It is a little reflective. We'll put it there. Okay, it looks a bit better at a distance. It's kind of capturing the reflection of that table really well. Trash can, I'm assuming, or a shot glass, depending on how small of shots you like to take. We have our little Plusle. Not Plusle, our, Pichu. And for some reason, a little clear Pikachu. Yeah, we're just gonna put you in the trash can. And a bag. Neat. You can hang the bag from the whole... Yeah, that works. So before we move on to our final box, I do want to note something else. On the official one, and, well, I did actually go through and translate the text on this as well. When I translated the text on this box, I confirmed that it does say the same things that the Re-Ment one does, but there's supposed to be like a little diorama, you know, you can kind of like turn the box into like a full display for this thing. Well, no, it just gives you this. Now, I could be crazy. Maybe that is all they're supposed to be in the Re-Ment one. Again, I'll leave a note on the video, you know, as I kind of look. But all you really have is that flap and that flap, which there isn't really a way to, like, combine together. They're on opposite ends of the box if you were to, like, break this box down. On top of that, it is, like, perforated right here, but the perforation stops and it moves down that way. I mean, maybe that would stand by its... Not really. Like, it doesn't really... I followed the perforation. Like, I followed where you're supposed to do it. It doesn't really work so well. Okay, maybe I'm just dumb, but I don't know how else you're really supposed to do this here. Like, you can see the way it's supposed to look there. But again, following perforation, it's the same thing here. Although the cardboard's really crappy quality. So I get what it's supposed to look like, but you'd have to do some work to get it to do that. And with that out of the way, it is final box time. And we have more things. I know, shocker. Alright, we have a little Pikachu alarm clock. See, Pokemon thought about this first before Nintendo did with their dumb little camo thing. What was it called again? Their clock alarmo? I said camo. That's what I used to, like, set up my webcam. Neat. In the trash can. Anyways, we also have some little slippers. I suppose those make sense next to the coat rack, which I finally remembered the name for. Bam. Oh, we also have a calendar. Oh, when did all that stuff fall off? Well, it gives us room for our calendar.
A little Charmander calendar. Look at it.
And lastly, okay, it just comes straight out. We have a little planter here. Oh, we have the Bulba boy on the front. Of course we do. There, you can kind of round things out over there. And bam, we have our AliExpress special off-brand Re-Ment display. So I gotta say, like, it honestly isn't that bad. Aside from some things looking a little dirty, like, you know, this TV is like a decent example. Like, down there towards, like, the stand, kind of like yellowed, right? Like, quality-wise, it isn't that far off from what the actual Re-Ment ones were. Were the Re-Ment ones higher quality? Yes, but like, $200 of quality? You know, what it's going for now? I don't know about all that. My biggest complaint are these dumb little books down here. They are, like, so sticky, like, it's terrible. Like, you need to take that stuff off and then re-glue it back on yourself. But, like, I'm honestly impressed with how good of a bootleg this is. Like, there has to be some kind of, like, stolen molds going on here. So let me know in the comment section down below, if you do Re-Ment stuff, would you consider buying a bootleg if it's, like, this close, right? If it's this close to the actual quality of the Re-Ment stuff, or would you prefer to just either skip it altogether or save up for the, you know, the actual thing, maybe try to do some deal hunting? I will say, though, the eBay listings where you can buy, like, individual things, like, oh, you can buy the Pikachu alarm clock, or, like, all of the ones that came in that box, right? Like, I saw those all over eBay whenever I was looking for this stuff, like, oh, the headphones. How are you going to be able to tell if it was the official Re-Ment one or not from the eBay listing, right? Like, I feel like people that are selling those, I'm not accusing them necessarily, I just think that your odds of getting this version is a lot higher buying them individually like that off of eBay.
I'm just sitting here on the couch, pretty sure I'm sick, been feeling terrible all day, and my wife just shows me this. Why did she hurt him? Why did she do this?
Anyways, let's go to the bonus card of the day. I can't do too long of a slide. Actually, yeah, I can. Yeah, screw it. Bonus card of the day. Yeah! Went bowling with that one. Anyways, explanation right down there in that corner. As always, we are pulling... Okay, well, I just realized at this angle, it kind of spoils it for both of us. I'm going to blur that. I'm going to reinsert it. And we're going to do it this way. So as always, pulling a random card from the back and playing Guess the Year. So we're going to slide this out of here. And, okay, card looks pretty clean. A little bit of a... like dent almost, like a little bit of a bend in that corner right there. Not much whitening, a little bit there on the sides. I'm gonna say this card is pretty dang modern. We're gonna go 2024. And hey, hit it right on the dot, 2024. We have the Twilight Masquerade stamped Tatsugiri. This was one of my favorite new Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, and of course the orange form, what's it called? Curly, right? Curly form is the orange, I'm bad with the names, is my favorite. So getting one of my favorite new additions, in my favorite form, as a stamped card, which I collect, I mean, come on, I had to pick it up. Honestly, I feel like he fits pretty well with all of this stuff. Anyways, gonna throw it back in this sleeve for now. But like I said, I'm feeling pretty sick. I don't think I'm gonna have the energy to put up the green screen, and I kind of look like trash right now anyways, so no green screen, man. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. As always, a massive shout out to my YouTube channel members: PokeHorder J, Obsidian, Smokey of the Sun, Andrew B, Bod, Reed, Katie Huff 21, Lana C, Kiss of Ember, Junior's Pokemon, Lycan, Carr, Ava, Anthony, Reese, Billy Wilma, Obsidian Panther, and Ineffable. If you guys want to watch more content on this side, I'm going to have a random video that I think you might enjoy. Maybe you'll find something ReMent to throw here. On this side, I'm going to have a playlist of all of my Pokemon videos, and in the center is going to be a link to the community Discord if you feel like joining in. Thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully I will see all of you in the next one, and hopefully I won't be sick anymore. Goodbye for now.